Welcome back to another episode of me taking quizzes of Pokemon Generation of the games and just absolutely destroying it. Does that mean in a good way or in a bad way? You'll have to watch the videos to find out. And this one. Today is Generation 7 Sun and Moon for the 3DS. As you can tell, we're back on fun trivia. And I'm excited. Let me full screen that. So, there's only one. This is the only one I could find. Couldn't find any other ones. Let me get my pen and mark this off. That was probably a disgusting sound. It is tough. So hopefully I remember Sun and Moon. I know I played it. And I know, once again, it felt like my hand was being held and I was like, just get through this, mashed A, and then after a certain point I was like, what am I doing? But let's do this. Unlike past main series Pokemon games, Sun and Moon does not have gym leaders. Instead, which characters are similar nature to gym leaders? Trio captains. These games saw the introduction of regional forms. Was it really? Maybe. Which of the following first generation Pokemon did not receive an Alolan form in these games? Dragonite would have been cool. Which Pokemon lives in the player's Pokedex? Rotom. I thought this was tough. Some old Pokemon received new abilities in Sun and Moon. In the case of the popular Gengar, it lost the ability to levitate for which other ability? I don't think it's Curse Body. Pixelate. That seems like a normal move. Aftermath? Which of the following Pokemon can be ridden by using the Pokeride feature? Charizard then. The Pokemon Daycare Center, where Pokemon can breed, is located where in Sun and Moon? I didn't even know there was a daycare. I don't even know if I went to it. I don't think that's it. This seems like an endgame place. I'm pretty sure that's where you gotta ride Taurus or something? I'm gonna go with what seems common sense, and that's the ranch. Upon becoming the Alolan Pokemon League champion, who will the player fight if he or she defeats the Elite Four for a second time? Hala? I don't know. I don't think I defeated them a second time. I think Hala might be the first time. I don't know. I fought someone. Which legendary Pokemon introduced in X and Y can be recreated in Alola by connecting enough cells and cores that are scattered through the region? Zygarde. Which new Pokemon introduced in these games can only be found in the wild, hiding under piles of berries near Berry Tree? Cutiefly? Cosmog is given to you. Which town on Ula Ula Island is completely taken over by Team Skull? I'm gonna say Po Town. Let's find out. Let's get a drink of water. Now let's see how well I passed this test. Yes, instead of gym leaders, they are known as trio captains. Regional forms. Which one did not receive one? Dragonite. Easy peasy. Pokemon lives in the player's Pokedex? Rotom. Gengar lost Levitate but gained Curse Body. That was my second option. Oh no, it wasn't. I said it wasn't that because I thought it was Cursula or whatever. Crud. Which of the following Pokemon can be ridden? Charizard. Where's the daycare? At the ranch. That was strictly I used common sense and assume that's that. Upon becoming the league champion, when you fight the Elite Four for the second time, you fight any of the variety of challengers. Not Hala. Which legendary Pokemon can be recreated by connecting enough cells and cores? That was, of course, Zygarde. Which new Pokemon introduced in these games can be found under a pile of berries under berry trees? That was Crabrawler. And which town was completely taken over by Team Skull? That was Po Town. That just seemed right. But look at that, 7 out of 10. Most people got 6 out of 10, which means I'm above the average. Yeah, take that, the other people. And that's it. There's nothing left. These next couple of episodes, which will be the last 2, are all short. There's nothing I could really find. So I appreciate you coming. I did better this time. Hopefully I can keep this up. If not, maybe get a perfect again. I would love that. But I'm going to end it here. And I'll see you guys in the next video where I take on Sword and Shield. Maybe Legends Arceus. I forgot what was found. Anyways, see ya.